to the next part, introduction of Tuya IoT Cloud Development Platform.
Okay, I already felt excited about this part.
Are you? I can't tell.
As we mentioned earlier, the enterprise developers obtain the ability of Tuya Cloud to drive AIoT business operations by using the API interface provided by Tuya IoT Cloud Platform, right? So these capabilities include the cloud service, device connection, device control, data processing and transmission, and AI's Act. We have many actually. So those cloud devices carry Tuya's hundreds of millions of device access capabilities. The processing capabilities of nearly more than 100 billion device requests per day. You can imagine this number, right? This faster processing speed and the average daily gigabytes of data processing capabilities.
Well, I think they are, for some reason, discussing something behind.
Everything is fine.
Is everything going on? Well, I see from the chat that the capability of the Tuya IoT Cloud Platform cover general IoT services such as basic IoT core connections, data services, video services, and artificial intelligence, as well as industry API services with industry characteristics. And when we were chatting about these slides before, and we wanted to put some colors on the items that we want to emphasize today.
Yeah. Yes, so it can be used in the development in the whole smart home and the various industry scenery. So you can say in this presentation, the entire cloud platform can provide enterprise developers with more than 19 APIs services to meet the needs of various scenarios and save at least 50% of development costs. 50%.
Well, 50%.
I want to emphasize.
Well, if we're devoting like $1 million or let's say $1 trillion, and 50%, that's half of the cost.
Right.
And we just wanted to be, accurate with the numbers that stated on our annual report. However, I heard that we have over 100 capabilities right now that can support API. And in the group chat, and which part of this listed cells that you want to know more. And here comes our questionnaire 7th, what other API services do you need? And here, right now, 4 out of 8 signs the industry services.
Okay.
And just stay with us for a little bit longer, and we are going to introduce the industry side. So
definitely.
Stay tuned, and we are having more audiences coming in. Moving on to the next slide is the IoT Core Service. Since I'm from the operating department, and we see many requests regarding the core, and let's say this is another way of sending capabilities into small units. Is it?
You are right. Actually, I didn't. That didn't come from the operation department. You look like an expert as well because you know some detailed information. Actually, the main services are device related for the IoT Core. It includes the device registration, the management, the data query, and the main capability interface for control. So we can use the IoT Core services in 2 ways. The message, one way is the message subscription, and another way is the API call. So we can see more details in next page.
Yes, and we definitely need to dive in depth because the message subscription is not only about messaging; it's more about the data analysis as well.
Yeah, right.
So this structure, this is so well built. So even though I don't know what exactly is behind each of this content. That's the very short words. But what I know is that we definitely assured in good care from Tuya IoT platform.
Yes. So, firstly, I want to emphasize that the IoT Core, which we highlighted in the presentation, the IoT Core Connection Service, is the cornerstone of all API integration. So, as you can see in the presentation, the IoT Core Connection Service provides the capability to connection the devices to the Tuya ecosystem, and also it allows enterprise developers to manage a large number of devices connected to the Tuya ecosystem. And based on device data reporting and cloud command control, it helps developers quickly build IoT scene applications. So I can say that it is a must-have service for application development by enterprise developers.
Well, it's such a big selling point to me. But in the group chat, are you what do you want this all packed up core function? I see Diamonds in the group chat ask, we are interested in acquiring your product, so do ship to chill. And you need to be a little bit more specific with what are you interested in, because on our platform we have over 500,000 different SKUs. That means we support almost all the day-to-day devices up to the industry ones. So when you are just saying the products, I'm not so sure which one are you looking at. So what we'd like to know, the first, are you for business side or for personal side?
Right.
And secondly, what's your category that you are looking at? And third, are you testing out the products, or you already found the ones that you like and you want it to be certificated and ship over to Chill? So just let us know more in detail, or you can talk directly to our assistant behind, or you can welcome to leave your WhatsApp number. And we are going to catch up with you later on. So I hope that answered your question, and I hope you are still staying online. So we are moving on to the next slide, which is another very rich content slide.
Yes. So in addition to the providing the core capability, which is IoT Core, and the cloud development platform also provides two basic cloud docking solutions for different customer demands scenarios. One is the smart home, and another one is industry scenario, which we see the custom development on the presentation. So the two cloud docking solutions are different in terms of device access and management method. So for smart home solution, it is suitable for enterprise developers who choose a whole house intelligent racetrack and have a say in home users' customer base. So with the smart home solution, it can support and also can conduct say-end business management and data analysis. Well, for customer development, it is suitable for industry solution. So, for example, if it has various steps for IoT SaaS can be customized to meet business needs, such as maybe smart apartments or energy conservation management, something like this.
So what we are saying is like, even though most people know about IoT as smart home capability, but we can actually make it more than just smart home. So combine multiple smart home into apartment building, and combine, let's say, apartment buildings and rooms into hospitality, smart buildings, and smart buildings to smart communities. So we're turning the industry and day-to-day life into the IoT, and IoT is just the Internet of Things. So we're just looking at things that it's electrical and can be connected. So that's a very easy concept. Well, generally speaking, if you have already Tuya series, the whole house smart application, let's say the OEM app, SDK, WeChat, which is our one of the very big app, etc. And the customer end users using these apps for equipment, network configuration, management and control, etc. Then choose the whole house smart solution. Tell you on this form is that we do have a well-built platform that can support not only the easy and fast business, but also the complicated one that takes years. And we have many successful cases that we can show you later on that we have already walked our customer alongside. And this content can be found on our developer platform, and our assistant gonna send this URL in the group chat. So I see. Okay, so I see demands and again in the group chat, and he asked how to charge the IoT Core Service. That's a very big concept, and we are not talking about the cost right now, because we have to evaluate which part of your business is right now at the stage, and if you are ready to move on to the IoT Core Services, or we have to do some very fundamental build to your platform. So I see that you have great interest with our section today. So why don't you just leave your email address, WhatsApp number, and we're gonna chat with you later on in details, and maybe we can conduct an online meeting and talk more.
I'd like to have another video call with this client in our Zoom after the webinar, because I see the strong interest from him or her. I'm not sure, but I would like to have a video call with you if you have time.
So Epic, and he asked, can we create a Tuya OEM app and have it stored on a private cloud? And by saying private cloud are using working with Tuya, and if you are working with Tuya for sure, and if you already have your own brand and build your cloud somewhere else, and we can definitely make that work. And still, we need to know a lot more details from your projects, and then we can make suggestions instead of just telling you what to do right now.
Yeah.
So save some time and let's move on to the next one.
Okay, so the next one we are talking about our target customers. In the presentation, we just divide our target customer into two types. One is the brand owners, another one is the ISV. Actually, what we can do for brand owners. So if you are a brand owner, you can manage the data of your branded devices. You can see the real activated device quantity in each city. So, for example, you can say how many devices of your own brand have been activated in New York today or this year, or even in Berlin or in Beijing, right? So this kind of information, this kind of data can make you have a better and a real understanding of your selling and your stock. So this will also give you some suggestions for your distribution strategy. And on another side, you also can analyze your app users into different categories or into different groups. For example, you can make them by different groups, like the different countries. So maybe in the Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival, you can make a marketing campaign for all the Chinese customers with their mooncake. However, for the Christmas, you can make another, I don't know, maybe turkey or Christmas Eve, something like this for the US customers.
Like apple pie.
Yeah, like apple pie. So you can make a real data, and even you can make a real data display. So each time when you enter in your office, so you will say every minute how many of your branded the devices have been activated globally.
Well, yeah, all the Amazon sellers would like to know that, and they would like to sell like hundreds of thousands of devices, and then that number actually tells what's the route and the preference. But before that, if you do have that need, we have a dashboard and related development platform to support your needs. But that is quite important for the further growth. So, as for the ads, we had rather say develop multiple projects in parallel and leverage the API-based development to reduce the time to market of software and focus on the system R&D and benefit from Tuya's diversified product ecosystem without taking care of product connectivity, but bring forward software and hardware solutions. It's compatible with existing devices and thus easily secure a wide array of IoT projects. And by saying this, we didn't include this in the rehearsal part, is that Matter is actually quite popular nowadays. It combines the Amazon, Apple, and Google devices. So Tuya is among the top 1 or top 2 joining the Matter protocol. Okay. And you can always leave a message and requesting about that, which is quite popular and hot. And I see the questionnaire already pop out, and what's your urgent need? And I see most people said all the above, and we have someone leave. That's Atino, El Shentango, and you left your email address and WhatsApp number in the group chat. We'd like to know more about your business more because it's ending up with the cheese and security.
Booked one meeting with me. Okay, I got that.
All right.
After the webinar, I will check.
Next page. All right,
okay.
So we are moving on to this one. Well set up, right?
Yes. Okay, so this page is very easy. Is to emphasize what's the advantages of Tuya IoT Cloud compared with others. Firstly, I think when it comes with the cloud, the security must come the first. So for the secure part, Tuya has done many things. So right now, we are totally strictly abide by the GDPR, which is one of the must-have policy if you want to do business in Europe, right? And CCPA and CSPEC, and except all of those, all the Tuya, data collecting, data processing, and the data storage. The 3 parts are all made special technology to make all those information 100% safe by the safety part. This is the first one I want to emphasize. And for the others, the second one is about the speed. It is very fast. And I don't want to emphasize too much on this part because, as we mentioned at the beginning, we in Tuya ecosystems we have hundreds of millions of smart devices. So with this, we can make you choose the product be very easy and fast. And we also have a very standard IoT PaaS platform to help you to build your own apps or your own software. So it will be fast compared with you do this by yourself. And also the comprehensive and agile part, I think it's very easy to understand. Right now, Tuya supports almost all the communication protocols, including the most popular one, Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi, the Zigbee, and for the outdoor protocols like the 4G, something like this. So with the open source SaaS development framework, Tuya can provide open source local development solution to our clients, to help them to do their own IoT business.
Well, you spend a lot of time emphasizing the outline of those 4 core sections. But I see from the feedback of the audience today, they are quite interested in us, and they've already convinced themselves to start with Tuya. And I also see one of the message here, and he wanted our help in building up his brand, and he wanted to know all the details as soon as possible. I like your enthusiasm about doing the business. And moving on to the next one.